Good afternoon, Shiva. How are you?
Great, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, good. Okay. So, can you tell me something about yourself?
Myself, Shankar. I'm basically from Madurai. I completed my graduation, my Bachelor of Computer Application in Tiruchirappalli. I
Mm-hmm.
done my school in SR Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Tiruchirappalli, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I am working in Chennai, hotel industry as a front office associate.
Mm-hmm.
So, my hobbies are in my free time. I used to book reading books and singing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's all about me.
Okay, great, great. Nice to nice to hear about you and see you as well and connect with you virtually. Now I'm sharing my screen. I want you to tell me the test scenarios. How will you test this particular web page? Okay. Let's say you are being, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's consider a scenario where you are supposed to test this particular website. Okay. So which all scenarios will you take into consideration?
First, I used to check that the links, the top of the link. That's first I used to check whether that's working or not.
Mm-hmm. Which
Then
thing? This thing?
the account.buoyancy.com/en.register the
Uh-huh.
thing.
Okay, that link is working or not. Okay, great.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then
Uh, then I used to check the email, so the email whether the email is correctly working. I used to check
hmm.
with the I used to right click, then I have to inspect, then I have to check whether it's ID attributes are whether correct or not, whether we need to use export, all these
Mm-hmm.
things I need to check. Then again I used to check that this checkbox, password
Mm-hmm.
checkbox I have to. Then again I have to just check the email. I agree to receive that email update from Bayance. Again from down I have to check. I agree to share data for marketing. If
Mm-hmm.
all this works, then I need to click the next. Then it will go to the next page, web page. It will take me
Mm-hmm.
to the web page.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. What else you will consider for testing in this particular page for manual from manual testing point of view?
Sir, to be honest, I have studied only that automation, the Selenium course I have done. So Selenium automation testing.
Selenium automation you have done, right? So that's a very good
Yes, sir.
thing. You have done automation course, but at the same time, you will be able to automate the good scenarios, or you will be able to, your automation will provide the value only if you will be able to capture the scenarios from manual testing point of view, right? So,
Okay, sir.
so you will be automating this page with respect to Selenium, no doubt for that, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
what all things you will automate? Which are all the test scenarios that you will automate?
So that test scenario.
Mhm.
Uh, every possibility, sir. I'll check the each and every possibility. I'll check and I'll automate. Once
Mhm.
it's confirm only, I'll go to the next page. The next page, sir.
Mhm.
I'll go to the next thing, sir. With
Okay.
help of attribute, some things we can't. Some attributes are not similar, sir. At that
Mhm.
time, we have to use ID, name, or class. If still
Mhm.
it's not working, then we have to go to the export. With the help of export, we have to do that. In that export, also the particular relative export is there. Absolute in that partial export is there. In the partial export, the parent is there, grandchildren is there, ancestor is there, cousin is there, brother and elder brother, younger brother, elder cousin, and younger cousin. With the help of all this expert, I'll check all the possibilities in the triple page, sir.
Okay. Okay. That is one of the thing. Now, let's say in an interview, if you get question on which scenarios will you automate. So over there, you will have to test. You will have to tell the test scenarios based on whether email ID is correct, and if you enter incorrect password, and if you click on next button, then it should not work. Then vice versa. If email ID is incorrect, and even if you enter correct password, then also it's not gonna work. Then both the things are incorrect, and if both the things are correct, then only next button should be working. Okay, this is one of the aspect. One other another key thing on this website is if you identify this particular referral ID and this particular link, okay, these two numbers should be same. Okay, see over here, what I have done is I am trying to create a new account on this website. Okay, so they have given me the referral ID, and with respect to that, they are showing me that same digits, same number in that URL itself. Okay, so this also you can do verification. Another thing is you can also verify. Just give me a moment. Okay, so that is one of the aspect. Another aspect that you can test is, let's say if there is a copyright option over here, 2017 to 2022, whether that is getting displayed properly or not, whether these two options are properly displayed or not. Let's say tomorrow, uh, I'm having one option in which it is written email updates from, instead of Binance it is written Yahoo. Over here the option is correct. What I'll do is I'll just click on checkbox. That is not the purpose of automation. I need to verify also which option it is been correctly popular displayed over there or not, right? So that is also one of the test case. Okay, now as you are more into this Selenium thing, so why don't you tell me the relative XPath for email ID and password? I'm sharing this link in a chat to you. Okay, so can you tell me the relative XPath for email address field and password field? Yeah, I have sent to you in the chat box. Can you share your screen and show?
Sure, sir.
Hmm. Yeah, can you share your screen now?
1 minute, sir.
Yeah, you'll be able to see green option over there.
Yes, sir. In that hot disable participation screen sharing, it is coming, sir. When I
Uh,
click the OK, it's not visible, sir.
okay, just give me a moment. Now try to share the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now are you able to share the screen?
Yes, sir. I can share this right now.
Mhm. Yeah, open that link and tell me the relative XPath for that particular email field and password field. Yeah,
Now we can see my.
yes, your screen is visible. I have sent that link to you in the chat.
1 minute, sir.
Mhm.
I can again censor right now. Like you can
Okay,
send again.
sure. I'll send it to you once again. It's already there in my clipboard. Let me just copy paste from there. Yeah, now can you?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Click on create personal account. Over there,
Yes,
you
sir.
will
It's
get that.
loading.
Yeah, yeah. Click on confirm.
So right now I need to test all the things, sir. Just the things.
No. Just click on create personal account.
So
Yeah. Tell me the relative XPath for this email field and password field. Yeah.
email fields driver dot find element by
Mm-hmm.
dot name
Mm-hmm.
email, sir.
Might not be. Okay, what would be the relative XPath? Can you help me with the relative XPath?
So I have to write the export. Yeah, you are saying,
Yes.
right, sir?
Yes, yes. Write the relative XPath. Create by yourself, or if you can identify from this particular code that is displayed in the inspect element thing.
Is that correct, sir?
Perfect, perfect. Now let's come to the next field, the password field. Now, similarly, as you have written the XPath, similarly, you have to identify the XPath for the password field. Great.
Correct, sir.
Correct, correct. Okay. Now, consider a scenario where the moment you are launching this website, it is taking some time to load. Then you will be able to enter the text into email text box or password text box. Okay. So what would you do to make sure your test gets passed? How will you deal with that kind of loading thing? Via
So it will
Selenium?
take some time. It will take some time. Yeah, correct, sir.
Right, right.
Yeah, we used to put a driver thread dot sleep, sir.
Thread.sleep.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about implicit wait, explicit wait? Will you not use those kind of things in the script?
Uh, sir, yes, sir. We can use that also, sir.
Right,
Based on
right.
that based on time interval, we can use that. For example, to take 2 to 5 seconds, we can use thread dot sleep. It will take more than that. We can use the implicity or explicity. Based on the website, we can.
Okay, but you should always try to go for implicit or explicit wait because those are dynamic kind of wait. Those are soft delays.
Oh, okay.
If you are using, let's say, thread.sleep of, let's say, 500 milliseconds, so that is 5 seconds. So even if the website is being loaded in 2 seconds, still you will have to wait for 5 seconds. The script will be making the wait for 5 seconds because you have used thread.sleep. Now, if you go for a dynamic delay or a soft delay, then the moment the website is getting loaded, it will quickly take the next particular test case into the execution. Okay, so
Correct,
that's
sir.
why,
Got it.
yeah, never go for thread.sleep into the scripts or in the real time as well, real time examples as well. Okay, so that is
Okay.
there. Okay, fine. Now consider a situation where uh, yes. Now let's say you have automated this particular website. Okay.
Yes.
Now you automated it on Monday, it was working fine. On Tuesday, when you are running the same automation script, same Selenium script, it's not working. So what can be the possible reasons behind that?
Maybe the developer maybe change the locator, sir.
Correct. That can be one of the possibility. What else?
Uh, it may got updated. Some updated version may come. So better than this, some updated. The main thing is developer may change the attributes. So from name
Mhm.
attribute to they may change anything. Other than that, some updated version comes. They may add any other extra items in the emails. So due to that, identify the attribute may differ. Sir.
Mhm.
So because of that, it may not work. Sir.
Mhm. Okay. One more possibility over here is, let's say your Chrome browser in your machine got updated. So the Chrome driver which you were using on Monday, is not compatible with the Chrome browser which got updated, right? So on Tuesday, your script might not work because you'll have to set up new Chrome driver for that.
Some updated version.
Yeah, so that is also their possibility. Another possibility which you mentioned, the changes in the locators or the elements, that is also one of the possibility, right? So these two are the things. Hmm. Okay. Now, how many test cases can you automate in a day? Let's say if I give you this particular website for automation,
Okay, sir.
will you be able to complete this website end to end, automate it in a day itself?
Personally, yeah, I can do it, sir.
You can do it.
It will take some time, but I do it, sir. Because right now, there's not complete in my courses.
Hmm.
I have the confidence, but I still some more practice. I finish some end to end, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Right.
get some more practice, sir.
Okay. So do you automate test? Do you automate some of the websites every day for your practice?
Yes, sir. They in my institute are given the separate websites, sir. I
Hmm.
used to automate with the export all the things I used to automate, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. This is good that you are actually confident from the automation perspective. But at the same time, you should also tell whether you will be able to automate the happy part, the positive flow. Let's say if the positive flow is you will enter email ID correctly, you will enter password correctly, you'll click on next button. Everything is working fine with one particular flow. There can be negative test scenarios as well. Let's say email ID is incorrect, password is correct. Then that validation message should come. Website is not getting launched or verification is not happening at the last moment. Then again, that is not a possibility. So tell in an interview that you will be able to automate, but tell the level also. Like you will be able to automate the happy part today. For non-happy part or for negative scenarios, you'll need more time. That's how you can justify your answer. Okay. Now,
But it's,
yeah. Now at the same time, you can close this inspect element thing, and I'll show you one thing. Yeah. Click on close button of this inspect element.
but it's
Now, if you see the fourth number, that is phone verification, right? The fourth number, uh, the right side options, you have 1 2 3 4 listed over there. First is enter account details, second is email verification, third is enter phone number, fourth is phone verification, right?
yes, sir.
So phone verification is one of the things that cannot be achieved via automation because it will send an OTP to your registered mobile number. Then from that you will be able to verify the OTP, and then your account will get created, right? So these all
Yes, sir.
things, when this question come to you, will you be able to automate every day, everything, each and everything? Then you have to tell that this particular scenario cannot be automated.
But it's
Okay, that also thing you have to highlight. You have to see what you have to do is whenever any task is given to you, see the volume of that particular task. Try to break that task into small tasks like first task, second subtask, third subtask, fourth subtask, and then you have to tell. Okay, now as you can see in the previous question when I asked you whether you will be able to automate this thing end to end, so you told yes, and that too in a one day. So over there you have to tell that see there is a phone verification thing also for this website which cannot be automated. So you have to tell those things prior itself. One more thing is, let's say if you click on next button and if you get some robot option or you get some captcha thing to be taken care, then those things also you have to highlight. See, this is not a thing that can be achievable by Selenium, right? Because again, you would need kind of, that is actually a limitation of Selenium, right? So captcha cannot be automated. So these all things you have to first identify, analyze, and then answer. Okay.
so the phone number verification and the captcha are all done by only manual tester, sir.
Sorry.
The phone verification, these things tested by only manual tester or automation, sir.
Yes, yes. Phone verification and all these things can be taken care by the manual testing only. It cannot be taken care by automation as of now. Until unless your developer helps you to generate some OTP, every time that same OTP will come and some mechanism like the development team helps you, then that is a different thing. But directly as of now, if you see phone verification will come, generate an OTP into your mobile number, all those things. Okay. Now, can you tell me the test scenarios from manual testing point of view for phone verification?
We need to enter our correct mobile number which is given to the particular account, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to, suppose I have given my mobile number to the phone verification, the particular bank account, I have to enter my mobile number. When I enter my mobile number, I have to click that I agree option, then I have to click OK. Then again in my mobile, it will come the pop-up, some OTP will come. So the same OTP I have to enter in that account details. Then only it will go to the next phone. It will take to the my account pages. The kind of a phone verification. This is the right phone number which given to this bank detail or not. So with the help, whether the SIM is active, it is active or not, with the help of phone verification, we can get to know all those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For example, if I have two SIM numbers, I'll give only the one my Vodafone number. I have then that number I have given to the phone verification. When I enter the mobile number, it will automatically come to my mobile pop up. This is number which I given. This is the OTP number 45673. So when I enter that, it will automatically take to the my account pages. Then I have to fill my all the details.
Okay. Okay. Any other test scenario that is coming to your mind?
No, sir. Please help.
Okay, no issues. See, what else you can tell is, let's say the moment your OTP goes to the mobile, but your mobile is switched off, then what would happen? When you restart your mobile, will a new OTP go or will an older OTP be there? Okay. Another thing is, let's say your OTP is going to the phone, but in that phone you have switched your SIM 1 to SIM 2 and SIM 2 to SIM 1. Then what would happen? Another test scenario can be your OTP went over there into the mobile, but at the time of verification, instead of, let's say, OTP was 1256, but you entered 6512. Is the website accepting that OTP? It should not accept because it's an invalid OTP altogether. Okay, that can be one of the thing. Then another aspect can be, let's say you got an OTP on your phone 1256, but at the time of entering into the website you entered 12 space 56, then that also should not take as a OTP. So these are the scenarios for with respect to phone verification, right? Now, what would be the test scenarios with respect to email verification, the second step?
Email, just first we need to check with my email number, my correct email ID, whether it's get into that or not. Then again I have to check with the correct mail ID and wrong password.
Yeah.
Whether it's showing that in down, whether the password is invalid.
Right. Can you click on that particular website? I think the screen has changed on that website, Binance.com. Yeah.
Then I have to put correct password and wrong mail ID. Again, it's the pop-up have to come. Yeah, the mail ID which I have entered is wrong. Then I have to again correct mail ID, correct password with the. Then I have to agree this whether it will go to the next button is working or not. Then I have to check all the scenarios.
Right. So these scenarios you will be testing when you are trying to create an account. With respect to email verification, that is the second point. So what would happen is you would have already entered the correct email address and correct password. Now, one of the thing is the email, during the email verification, whether that link is going to your account or not. And if you click on that link, are you able to get yourself verified on this particular Binance.com website? Okay. Another scenario can be, let's say that link went. Okay. And after 24 hours, you are trying to access that particular, get your email verified, right? But after 24 hours, that link might not work. So there are some conditions with respect to link also. For some of the links, they are working 24 hours. Some of the link are working 48 hours. So that kind of timing also you have to test. Okay. Right. So that is email verification thing. Okay. Now consider a scenario where you are not able to enter anything into the email text box. You are not able to type anything into the email text box. Okay. What would be the severity of this defect?
Severity, yes, sir.
Hmm.
High severity and high priority.
Great. Now consider a situation where, okay, at the beneath of this particular web page, you can see it's written copyright 2017 2022 binance.com, all rights reserved.
Yes, sir.
Right. If there is a spelling mistake in the reserved page, then what would be the severity and priority of this defect?
High severity, low priority, sir.
Okay, will it be high severity?
Sir, because this for this web page there is a particular time interval. For example, it's 2007 to 2009. The copy date of this page is for till 2022. So
Mm,
if there is some mistakes, the period will be higher. Then
mm,
there is a period is higher, but some mistakes, but it's low severity only. We
mm,
need to change that, but it will take some time. No issues. It doesn't gonna affect the email when I'm this particular part, the email or password. It doesn't gonna affect. It's only that the words mistake. It's a high severity and low priority.
mm. High severity, see, one of the thing you are telling, it's not gonna impact, right? So if it's
Yes.
not gonna impact, then it cannot be high severity, it would be low severity, right?
Okay.
If it is impacting your payment thing, or if it is impacting your flow, then it's a high severity thing. For now it would be a low severity and
Yes.
low priority. Okay,
Low severity. Low.
low priority. Okay, Siva, you can stop sharing your screen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, or else you want me to stop share it, so I'll do it from here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Siva, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Sir, any feedback?
Right. So feedback is, let's say, if I'm asking you the question with respect to manual testing, then you have to answer with respect to manual testing. If I'm asking you the question with respect to automation, then you have to answer based on that. First of all, see, automation is a good thing, but until and unless you are not able to identify the test scenarios from manual testing point of view, just clicking or automating the web page is not gonna be helpful or useful for a tester, right? You have to identify the test scenarios, whether that testing, whatever as an end user or as a tester I will do, that thing I have to automate. Okay.
Okay.
If I'm There is a thin line of difference between automating and doing automation testing. If I'm just clicking on each and every page and I'm just moving from one web page to another, so that's a kind of a robot, right? But my automation should be so strong that it should be able to catch defects as well, right?
Got it.
So
Got it.
so uh, try to make your manual testing strong, then your automation testing will be very useful.
Right,
Okay,
sir. The thing is, I have studied only the automation, the process. Yeah, they also inform me, but still you have to have some common knowledge in manual testing.
definitely
So,
manual testing knowledge is a very key thing if you have to become a good automation tester. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Siva. It was nice talking to you, and all the best for your career.
thank you, sir. The same thing will upload in YouTube also, sir. Video, my video.
Yes, yes. It would be uploaded in some days. Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Have a great day, sir.
Same to you. Thank you. Saurabh, can you join in 2 to 3 minutes?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.